this evening on October 8th, 2018 at the McKinley Grand Hotel to a really successful event put on by the Canton Neighborhood Leadership Council.
The Neighborhood Leadership Council.
And we're here with...
get out of the door.
Right.
Okay.
We're here with the Mayor of Canton, Thomas M. Bernabei. Mayor, you had to be pleased with this event tonight. Neighborhoods are the cornerstone of Canton coming back, aren't they?
Absolutely. We care very, very much about our neighborhoods, and they are our highest priority. We spend a lot of resources, and we continually do so day to day, every day, 365 days a year, enforcing code, enforcing high grass, litter, so many issues, vacant junk vehicles, so many things that deteriorate and blight our neighborhoods. You know, I keep going to forums and talk about it, and to me the biggest enemy that we fight, and I don't care what the nature of it is blight. So we care very much about our neighborhoods. We work very, very closely with them. You know, as you heard tonight, they introduced the members of the Mayor's Neighborhood Commission. That's 6 presidents that were selected by the overall council to serve on the Mayor's Neighborhood Commission. We meet every 2 months. We probably meet for an hour to an hour and a half to 2 hours and just talk about, usually start out with code enforcement because again that is so very, very important, and then we talk about just general city issues and ask them what their concerns are, and we try to explain to them what some of our concerns are and what our budgetary restrictions are and things of that sort. So it's been a great group to work with, and we've been doing that for 3 years, and it's just a good group.
Yeah, well, speaking of code enforcement, and of course just a little bit beyond that, demolition and maybe some rehab,
Yes.
your main man there, J.R. Renault, has done a terrific job shepherding that.
He's done a great job. I mean, we've taken essentially the code enforcement department. Probably 3 years ago it had 1 code enforcement officer, I think 2 clerks, and that was about the extent of that department. And today we have 5 code enforcement officers. I think we have 6 clerks, a full-time attorney, and you know, Mr. Rinaldi, you know, overseeing that group of people in conjunction with our chief building official. So they've greatly expanded the scope of what they do. They work much more closely with the health department, for example, with regard to nuisances, because some nuisances aren't code, some are health related. But we have gone probably from just a very small handful of inspections, probably 3 or 4 years ago, to 11,000 plus every year. So it matters, it makes a difference, and when we drive around the neighborhoods, when we talk to the neighborhood groups, we can tell that it's making a difference. You know, the first meetings we had with our neighborhood council, they would come in with literally lists of prioritized of house after house after house that there had been no attention to for a lengthy period of time. And now they don't come in with those lists anymore. In fact, we share with them where we are with everything. So it's been a great relationship. But tonight, we're well into our conversation, but I have to thank the Star Community Foundation, Mark Samolzak, who's the CEO, Marilyn Thomas-Jones, who was the moderator of tonight's, and she is the executive in charge of the Neighborhood Leadership Council, putting this together, not only this forum, and they do this every year, but again, they meet monthly on Monday nights, and they do many, many other things together, and they've just been a source of tremendous funding for all of our neighborhood associations in Canton. I think there's something like 45 neighborhood associations, but there's probably 25 active ones, and every year the Star Community Foundation makes grants to those active ones, and those grants probably every year total about $4,000 to $5,000 per neighborhood. So again, the Star Community Foundation probably funds the neighborhood associations to the extent of about $100,000 plus every year, and I think it's well over $2 million in the past 20 plus years that they have funded. So it's a great help. You know, without them, the neighborhood associations wouldn't exist because it provides them funding to organize and to do things together. So we are very, very grateful to the Star Community Foundation. And tonight was just a great turnout. I was looking around. I'm not sure how many were here.
I think there must have been 150 at least.
I would say 125 to 150 people.
Right. It was
standing
very impressive.
It was a good forum. It's a nice forum. It's a quick forum. and get some exposure for the candidates, and they get to answer a couple of questions, and just a good night for everybody.
Right. Well, we have had talk with Thomas M. Bernabei, Mayor of Canton, who's a big booster of neighborhoods in the city of Canton as being a rock-solid foundation of a rehab Canton. Thank you,
We are
Tom.
looking at it. Thanks, Martin.